Good morning. Must be Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. and we begin our Becoming Light, Be the Light meditation here together. The reason that I do these meditations is, well, I'll just say it helps myself to become aligned once a week, consistently, fully and deeply, and to find a topic that is relevant to myself, because what I found is what is going on in the collective. We overlap our energy fields, and so much of what has come up for me also speaks and is the emergency for healing within other people as well. So here we are between Christmas and New Year's. So for the typical person within our society, this is a time of reflection on all of the food, the abundance, the spending, and often it's a little bit over the top of what our comfort zone is. We pushed our body with sugar and fats and way too much excitement, and we pushed our pocketbook, and simultaneously we're looking ahead, carrying this extra weight a little bit out of alignment with our truest, highest, purest profile, with trying to figure out with the clearest mind of what our path is for the next year. There's never a better time to look ahead and set some new foundations for what you would like to create coming up. So we're not just in a gelatinous nothing state. We already have structures and piers for foundations for how we live our lives that have come up to this moment. And so within this week, that between Christmas and New Year's, it's difficult because, again, we feel a little full, and you have to empty out and come to the stillness of complete pure alignment to hear and know and receive the messages within yourself out of the million possibilities of how to move forward in your life. So again, I do this not only for myself, but for the beautiful community and those that will be watching in the future. So I welcome all of you to this video today, and the topic will be imagining and allowing ourselves in this moment, again, between this week of indulgence and letting go and recreating and discreating all of the platforms and stuck areas and the misaligned foundations within ourselves, that we will go into that space of nothingness together, of stillness, and let go of those foundations that really aren't our foundations, ones that we have put together the world's puzzle pieces and trying to make it fit us, but it really doesn't. So this is a perfect time to dress down, discreate, and let go and set new sights. And often when we begin our New Year's, we want, bam, instant results. No, we're going to set the intentional energetic flow, which is often like a river that clears and moves, but the river has to get enough flow and steam and energetic source and support from the snow, which is really the divine light and divine energies coming in. Keep pushing and refining and cleansing and purifying that stream or that river so that it really is life-giving and vibrant and nourishing for all that you're bringing to the world, which is very important and precious. So let's begin this revibration procedure together by taking a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We begin our 3-point meditation process. That is the core of all of the work that we do in these videos. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. That simply means that we create a barrier between ourselves and everything else. You can imagine that it's a pyramid around your body, and you are residing, floating safely and calmly within this pyramid. We ask and intend that everyone else's energy is removed from this pyramid. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and ask even any of your own thoughts that aren't yours, but they're composites of broken ideas and illusions and dreams picked up from the collective. Just breathe those out and let them go. Let yourself be free in this moment. In this sacred space, as you are lightening up and feeling the calm, peaceful, safe place of your own energy field, let's call in our spirit guides. They love to be called in. They're always hovering, but they can't just come in and be part of our conscious experience unless we ask them. That's why that word, I ask and intend, is so important. So we are pulling them in. And this feels, it is an exquisite, calming feeling that generates of being held like in a hammock. Just let yourself float in this higher vibration of soothing support and love, which, by the way, is available to you at all times. Simply by calling in. Take a breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And we actually could stop right here and you could just rest and recuperate and rejuvenate. That's the beautiful part of this meditation process. However, we have chosen an intention. Our intention is to reduce and realign, recreate ourselves by kind of cracking up our own idea of who we should be, our judgment of what we've done, and these pictures based on the past of where we think we should go. This is huge, but this is the week to do this. So just picture yourself in your functioning, in your talking, the amount of tension in your body, and just we're going to command by pressing a switch right on the chest in front of the heart. We're going to turn an off switch now. To change directions, a train has to stop at the station. The track has to be switched consciously. So imagine that you are just residing in this quiet, locomotive, energetic force that is you. And you are at the switching station. And the switching station hovers between heaven and earth. And you are no longer asking for the dispatch, the speed, and the connections from the earthly realm, but you are requiring and requesting a higher form of directionality. So imagine that there is a council, a new train station that holds your highest patterning, your golden GPS to get you where you need to go. We ask and intend that our heart empties out all the old antiquities, programming, and maps that took us the old way, the Model T Ford way. And we are going beyond what we ever imagined, what we could ever envision ourselves doing, being, seeing, thinking. Let your heart be empty of the old pictures and take a deep breath and simply open your crown chakra and allow for the new higher octave potentialities, movie, creations, joyful, harmonic visions to just shimmy down from the Creator, guided by your loved, the beings of love that assist us, your spirit guides, right down into your nervous system. We ask that there be a large dose of trust with this process, that what is coming is safe, does fit you better, and perhaps might not fit your present movie so well, but that you have the compassion, love, and trust to move through that transformation with your present life with grace and ease as well. So simply by asking and intending, it is happening, and you're allowing it to now come down into the cellular level, releasing the confusion, the angst, any heaviness, and opening finally and deeply your heart to the highest picture, kind of the Holy Grail, to receive the essence of your truth, of your points of light, the light that will point you in the direction home, even though you are still residing in this physical body on the earth plane. Take a deep breath and let this infrastructure now be solid, like a new overlay of the old map system, kind of like the bullet train in Japan. Change the nature of travel. We ask that every step, every movement, every energetic flow now be aligned with this higher, speedier, more efficient and graceful movement. We ask that even when it seems the world seems gooey and slower in many ways, that you are adaptable and flexible to work within and without, seamlessly, without judgment or resistance or separation for all that is. That you simply are just choosing to be yourself. And through that light, that effervescence, it kind of melts away other people's resistance as well. So this is the way of being. It is the easy way. And we reconstruct deeply in our bones, our tendons, and specifically and more profoundly, predominantly, our thoughts. We ask that this be the predominating thought field now, in this moment, connecting with the next moment, with the next moment and the next moment. All is well. All is energetically flowing towards your highest good, because your heart is infinitely connected with Source, with the master code of information, of love, and the ability to share this through your gifts. Take a deep breath and now let this go into any organs that are fatigued and give you joy, resilience, and let it lift up the endocrine system, the circulatory system, the immune system, that all is singing in appreciation for this moment to be a messenger on earth with the new light quotient. Let this energy now go down at the bottom of your feet and connect down into the earth deeply, anchoring in your presence, the new frequencies, and the new highways also that other people will feel and sense that you have created in the last few minutes here now with me. Take a breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Let the energies of the new earth grid come up through your body, holding you in complete sustenance, love, and support and appreciation for your continued presence here in the thickness of the earth experience. Redefining, realigning yourself over and over and over and over again for comfort, which also, like a corkscrew, moves aside all the dead, unalive energy within your environment, within your relationships, and within the community. Knowing that every time you hit up against that shadow, that ouchie, that feeling of tension, that it is part of your script to let it go, to bring more light at just the right timing and speed and depth that is perfect for you and that is perfect for the entire kaleidoscope of awakening beings on the earth now. Take a breath of relief. All is well. All is shifting. More light is coming through the prisms of the awakening beings on this earth who promise to come and bring more light. Acknowledge your place and presence and willingness to open your heart to this light now. Take a breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And let these energies just shimmy into any part of your body that is still asking for this absolute truth and confirmation. You can feel it. Let it go in even deeper into the depths, into your heart, your entire heart, the sacred inner heart doors. Just let go and let the energy permeate you even more deeply as you surrender. Excellent. As you surrender, the roots of this light go deeper and deeper and deeper with immense trust, unshakable trust. This is the greatest service for others, and it's the greatest, most in service energetic field that you can hold. So let these energies go down to your arms, into your fingertips, up through your head, shimmying, releasing again, and smoothing any fatigue, any sense of confusion. Because you really don't have to think. You just be it. Allow it. And let that be the design of the doing. Let the energies go up through your head, back up, into a beautiful rainbow Valentine to the Creator. That you are here. You are connected. All the little colors of your rainbow are lined up with the big rainbow. Feel how safe and amazing that feels to have all the wires plugged in. Because truly we are beings of sound, light, and color. And when you are plugged in to the great source of all, it is not only nourishing, it's almost electrifying. So we ask that all of these energetic connections are transformed through the transducers that we can't even imagine. They say it's the angelic realms that help modulate the frequencies from source into our bodies. Let it all just be at peace and flowing with no breaks and no resistance. Just allow ourselves to be who we really are. So on this blessed week, this cold week here in America in 2015, the precipice of 2016, we ask that these frequencies hold, that they integrate, and that they are the dominant operational frequencies in our being, for our own well-being and for the world's. So thank you for joining me here today. I'm Jan Cercone at soundandlighthealingarts.com. I offer many programs and projects to help us take ourselves home, and then the planet. One thing I would like to share with you is that often on this path we worry, well, how will we sustain ourselves if we're living between heaven and earth? So I just recently made a beautiful vibrational bridge using affirmations, sacred seed syllables, and releasing energetics. And this is a CD. It's called Sounding Abundance. And it's on cdbaby.com. Very easy to find. Sounding Abundance with Jan Cercone. Thank you for joining me here today, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.